Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the game of the week. Derby versus Leicester. The Foxes versus the Rams. Will the Foxes get the better of the Rams and scare them off? We shall see in this game. This is not only a battle for points, but for pride. Maybe these two teams aren't exactly rivals, but geographically they are. Some people say they're the worst rivals. We have 3 changes in the Derby lineup. Connor Salmon instead of Chris Martin, Davis instead of Bryson, and Hendrick instead of Eustace, which is pretty weird, as Eustace got an assist yesterday, or not yesterday, excuse me, he got assist in the last match day, so we'll have to see something extra special from Hendrick today to see if he can replace Eustace, because it says Eustace is in his last season, so we'll have to see something. But anyway, Derby is still without any new signings except Chris Martin and Russell. And yes, so let's get started. King. This is going to be a great game, I can tell. Both teams are one of the best in the championship. But here's Russell. He's running. Russell carries on running. Oh. Bakiago, easy. Now Davis. Russell. Great through ball to Davis. Davis still on it. He's running. He's running. Shoots. He was a bit too greedy. Unlucky. Leicester. Free kick. Gave away. Wisdom. Davis. Now Russell. Connor Salmon. Oh, Morgan. He fell over. Salmon! What a simple goal for Connor Salmon. If you leave him in a position like that, he will never, ever miss. The Irishman. He's absolutely clinical. That was maybe Derby's second chance or first. I do not know. And Connor Salmon shows how easy that was. Look at him. He's cold-blooded. He gets a 180 degrees turn and just simply slots it in. Good goal from Connor Salmon. Keogh. Knockout. Hits it, but kind of goes a bit weird. Now Hughes. Hendrick. Russell. Great 1-2. Hendrick. Oh, what a smash into the back of the net by Hendrick. And when I said Eustace will need some good replacing, I think Hendrick can do it. He's absolutely sensational, this lad. Great passes, great goal. Most of that was set up by Russell, but that was a great finish by the young lad. Now Dyer. Davis steals it back. Wisdom. Lee Grant hits it back to Wisdom, but Dyer steals it from Wisdom. Taylor Fletcher. It gets blocked by Keogh. Well played, Keogh. Now Derby, can they go on a counter-attack? Knockout. Ward. Knockout's still there. Now Taylor Fletcher. Taylor Fletcher. Good ball into Ward. Ward, what's he going to do? Through ball, no, over the top, through ball. King, volley, goal. Simple as that for Leicester City. The Foxes aren't getting scared off. They really are fighting for this draw. Imagine if they could pull something back in this game. There is still a grim chance of them coming back in this game. Well played from King and Wood. That was absolutely sensational from them. Now Martin. Can Derby get something straight away? Russell! Martin's going into good position. Martin, why is he running away from the ball? He could have set this game early for Derby County. 3-1 it could have been. What has happened there to Chris Martin? Delay. Russell. He's running. Russell. He carries on running. He's not passing it to Chris Martin. Russell! Oh, that was a poor shot. Poor effort on goal from Russell. Johnny Russell. Let's hope we see something magical from Johnny Russell in the upcoming stages. Now Ward to Russell. Russell. Great through ball to... Oh, what a great pass. Great pass. What a volley. What a goal. And I mean, Johnny Russell is absolutely magical. The Scotsman is unbeatable with Chris Martin. When one doesn't score, the other does. Look at that. That was an absolute sensational pass from Chris Martin. It was just the tiniest of lobs to Russell. And Johnny Russell smashed it past Kasper Schmeichel. And I don't think his father will be pleased with him in that. But now Russell. Can he get his hat-trick? Oh, sorry, not hat-trick. First game of the game. Second goal. Here comes Davis. Davis. Bad ball, but it goes to... Whoa, Hughes. That was pretty weird. It looked like it was no effort to get stopped, but Hughes ran in there and had a shot on target. Very well from the young English lad. Hughes with an absolutely phenomenal pass. That was absolutely phenomenal. Davis crosses in. Morgan saves. Now it goes out. Knockout. Can Leicester get at least one more chance? We shall see. King feeds the ball through now. Gets blocked off. And Lee Grant gets there. Lee Grant just puts the ball on his feet. Now Forsyth. Oh, it bounces off Keogh. Is there going to be a last chance? No. Wood was one-on-one, but Wood missed. Well, not missed. The time ended for him. It could have been 3-2. He could have pulled one back, but nevertheless, Derby 3, Leicester 1. Another great game, Majip. How do your lads improve so fast with so little time to improve, you know?
No, I do not know how they improve so fast, you know. All I do is train them and train them for the games, you know. I don't do anything else. I just prepare them for the games. And I think what really makes them go is their passion for football, you know. You know, they actually love football. They don't play for the money. They play for the badge. You know, they kiss the badge. They're very passionate. Today we showed great of character, a lot of amount of character, because it was important. You know, today we had one of our biggest rivals, and it was not easy, I got to say. Leicester were the better team for about quite a lot of time. Well, no, not quite a lot, sorry. A bit of time, and we took control easily, and then we scored 3. Simple. I think it's their passion for football, you know. Some players on Leicester, I don't want to say, I think they didn't put in a good performance, but in rival matches, I think that's especially where you should be putting good performances in, you know. And yeah, so we showed great character today, and I think that's why we won. Because when we went 2-1, when they scored their first goal, you know, a lot of teams will sleep, you know, lose confidence and concede another. But we instead, what we did was attacked, carry on attacking, and got the cushion that got us 2-goal lead, you know, for 3-1, thanks to Johnny Russell.
How does it feel to beat rivals Leicester, who are one of the best teams in the league, and are also going for promotion? Because
it feels very well, you know, beating Leicester, because they are one, if not the best. They are one of the best, if not the best team in the championship at this moment, you know. So beating them, of course, it was at home and it was a rival match, so you know the lads extra effort. But if it wasn't, you know, then I am very impressed with the lads out there, you know. They were absolutely outstanding. I loved what we did, but today it wasn't easy. I got to admit. I give props to Leicester.
Johnny Russell and Chris Martin look very good signings. What do you have to say about them?
Yes, the 2 new boys, Johnny Russell and Chris Martin, were very good, but they are the apple of the eye. Absolutely outstanding link-up play. I don't know how they did this, you know. Did they practice it in training? I never see them practice it in training, because they do their own thing in training. I just see them on the pitch doing these back heels to each other. Great passes, great over-the-top through balls, great headers to each other, and that's how we score 3. They are our 2 main men. No disgrace to Connor Salmon, because he is definitely one of the best players we have too. But just because of the link-up play, until Connor Salmon starts getting into his good form, because now he's making quite a lot of mistakes. Yes, he scored the first goal, but he makes quite a lot of mistakes. I think I'll leave him out and leave the first place for those 2. And when he gets back into form, I might use him.
Derby top of the table week 2. How do you feel? Because this is by far one of the best Derby's results.
I feel very well, you know. I said I was very strict on this, you know. I said that I want to be in the top 5, 6 when I end this season, and to be first after 2 weeks with 2 very tough fixtures, you know, it's absolutely outstanding. I want to carry this on, and what a saying that I always, you know, use is start off how you want to end. you know. So we started off winning. I want to end winning, you know. And yes, that's basically it.
Thanks for the interview. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Now let's look at the table. In first place and second place, we still have Derby County, Nottingham Forest. This time Derby County have got one better goal difference, so it's getting a bit more dramatic, as in, you know. However, following them we have Doncaster, which is very surprising. QPR, Wigan and Millwall. And then we have closed off the top of the table by Blackpool in 12th place, and Leicester City have fell out of the top half of the table. Now let's look at the second half of the table. Leicester have fell into 16th place. Sheffield Wednesday have moved up to 15th. Reading have moved up to 14th, which is very dramatic. However, you know, we're still very close in the league, so it's not that much of a big deal. The table is closed off by Barnsley, followed by Yeovil and Burnley, which is very surprising because Burnley is supposed to be one of the teams going for top of the table. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. If you did, make sure you give it a like. This was Matchday. I'm going to see you guys later.